January 1983, a fire rages in South Boston. This one is personal.
They burned the Boston Sparks Association Club.
The meeting place for area sparks, also known as fire buffs.
A fire buff is a person that has an interest in the fire service, the techniques, the operations, the apparatus, the manpower, how things are fulfilled on a fire ground. Most of the fire buffs will do things to preserve the history of the fire buffing and also to support what they can for the fire service in general.
By this point, investigators had in their possession Nat Whittemore's video of the Garrity Lumberyard fire. In the book, Burn, Boston, Burn, retired ATF agent Wayne Miller details how the video helped crack the case. First job, identifying the man waving the gun. First surprise, it was a Boston police officer, Robert Grabluski.
When we first interviewed him, just said that he was a fire buff, and he always wanted to be a firefighter. And he liked going to fires. And this group that he was with were just fire buffs, and they liked taking pictures, and he had lots of pictures.
Miller says another clue sat in plain sight during Grabluski's interview at his home, a firebox. A number of them had been stolen throughout Boston in an effort to slow down response times to the fires, according to Miller. From that moment, Grabluski was a suspect.
He told us he got it at a flea market. Very bold-faced, lied quite well to our faces. That was November of '82. We still couldn't make an arrest because we had insufficient evidence.
Investigators now had a focus, but it was another 14 months before they could make an arrest. Authorities brought Grabluski in on charges related to stolen car parts, giving them leverage over him.
We told him that he was now going to be arrested for a felony with the stolen vehicle and stealing the parts for his vehicle.
And when the ATF asked about the string of arsons, Grabluski broke.
One of our ATF investigators, he said 6 guys in this room with badges, and only 5 deserve to have them. Mr. Grabluski just dropped his head down, and about 30 seconds later, he looked up and said, "What do you want to know?" That night, he confessed to about 30 fires. I personally started getting ill. I was getting nauseous. I couldn't believe what I was listening to right in front of me.
But who was Mr. Flair? At this point, no one at the ATF knew about his letter.
When Robert Grabluski was arrested, he told us about the letter, and we sent one of our agents out to look for it. Went over to Boston Police, and they pulled it out of the file drawer. The letter was sent to ATF laboratory. They enhanced the fingerprints and actually came up with a usable fingerprint that was identified as being one for Greg Bemis.
Bemis, a Boston Housing Authority police officer, was arrested and jailed in Salem. Incredibly, he ended up in the same cell with 2 of his co-conspirators, Wayne Sandin and Donald Stackpole, who had been arrested on arson, conspiracy, and obstruction of justice charges.
They were there for a couple of weeks, and Donald Stackpole started talking about murdering witnesses, including his friend Robert Grabluski, the police officer. And because of that conversation, Greg Bemis had enough and called his attorney. And on a napkin, they actually came up with a plea agreement for 30 years sentence for his full cooperation.
In all, 9 people were arrested.
We ended up doing 2 trials. Stackpole was like a 6-week trial in front of Judge Zobel, and then Ray Norton, who was a Boston firefighter. And his trial was, a month or something, and both were convicted.
The case still haunts the Boston Sparks Association. Their building was torched out of revenge because 2 of the arsonists were denied membership. But even worse,
2 of the members of that ring were members here, yes.
the building was destroyed, but the Sparks started over, now headquartered in a historic firehouse in Boston's Fort Point neighborhood. It serves as their meeting place and home to the Boston Fire Museum. Today, the Sparks perform a valuable service at fire scenes, operating out of this state-of-the-art support truck.
It's rehabilitation of the firefighters on the scene. They get overheated with the tremendous amount of gear that they have. So it's our job to make sure they're hydrated, they're rested, they have some nourishment.
A major misconception is that we're a bunch of Looney Tunes who are just chasing red trucks down the street for some sort of excitement and joy and all that. That's not the case at all.
That's not the case now, but the Sparks' reputation took a hit because of the crimes committed in the early 80s.
Glad they got caught. glad they got caught, because they were doing bad things. You know, nothing wrong with being a spark, but they went overboard. They committed crime.
Wayne Miller tells us the prison sentences served by the arsonist ranged from 2 to 22 years. One of the arsonists, Lenny Kendall, received probation because he was present for only 2 fires at the beginning of the conspiracy and then went into the Air Force. As for the Sparks Association, that rehab truck you saw in the piece was donated to them through funds raised by the Last Call Foundation in memory of Lieutenant Ed Walsh and firefighter Michael Kennedy, who died in 2014 battling a fire in the Back Bay. Well, nearly 40 years later, another message from Mr. Flair.